Start tweeting at Koinange Jeff.
At Ayub of the Kadir.
At Citizens beginning with the hashtag JK Live. JK Live begins right now. Right now. Tonight.
For weeks, social media has been on fire. Has Jeff Koinange been fired? Or was he suspended? Or was something deeper going on behind the scenes of Citizen TV? Whispers started to spread like wildfire. Rumors of unprofessional conduct or drinking on set, and even of heated arguments backstage. But then, out of nowhere, Jeff's co-host Fanyamambo Kinuthia finally spoke up. And what she revealed completely changed the story.
You know, if it's Wednesday, it's all about those three letters on the keyboard that follow each other. JKL. Tonight, we're talking about the mountain. Why is the mountain rumbling? Why is the mountain restless? We got two professors from a think tank and also former MP from Iyala talking about the mountain, Mount Kenya politics. Make sure you tune in.
Today we go deep into the truth, the rumors, and the legacy of one of Kenya's most respected journalists. This is the full story behind Jeff Koinange's mysterious TV break. It all began quietly. Viewers tuned in on Wednesday night expecting that familiar booming voice. Good evening and welcome to Jeff Koinange Live.
Coming up on Jeff Koinange Live, we have a great story for you tonight. They came in search of eternal life and salvation.
But the chair was empty. No Jeff, no explanation. At first, people thought it was just a short leave, perhaps a quick vacation. But as days turned into weeks, the silence grew louder. Citizen TV continued to air JK Live, hosted by other anchors like Ayub Abdikadir, yet the name of the show still carried Jeff's signature.
Thank you, Melita. And as promised, on the bench tonight is Reuben Kigame. He had expressed interest to be Kenya's fifth president, an ambition that did not succeed. He is on the bench tonight and still has similar ambitions ahead of the election in 2027. We'll talk more about the current state of affairs and why he views himself a cut from a different political cloth. Reuben, thank you for me.
Fans noticed and questions started flooding social media. Where is Jeff? Why hasn't Citizen TV said anything? And why is no one addressing the rumors? Kenya is a country that loves its media personalities, and when one disappears, everyone notices. And this time, curiosity quickly turned into speculation. As with most stories in the digital age, it didn't take long for misinformation to spread. Posts began circulating on Facebook, X, TikTok, claiming Jeff had been intoxicated on set during one of his broadcasts. Some accounts even alleged that Citizen TV had quietly suspended him after embarrassing the network. Others went further, suggesting internal conflict and power struggles within the Royal Media Services team. But there was one problem. None of it was true. Still, screenshots, voice notes, and edited clips flooded WhatsApp groups. In a matter of days, Jeff Koinange's reputation, built over decades of journalism, was suddenly under attack. This is what the digital age does best: turns whispers into headlines and opinions into facts. Then came the turning point. Jeff's colleague and co-host at Hot 96, Fanyamambo Kinuthia, finally had enough. She took to the airwaves and social media to set the record straight. Her message was firm, clear, and emotional. Jeff was never fired. He has never drunk on set. These are false, malicious rumors. People need to stop spreading lies about hardworking journalists. For the first time, the storm began to calm. Fanyamambo's defense wasn't just professional, it was personal. She praised Jeff's work ethic, describing him as the most disciplined and consistent journalist she had ever worked with. To her, it wasn't just about defending a friend. It was about defending journalism itself. Her words resonated with thousands of Kenyans who admire Jeff's career, and soon, hashtags like "We Stand With Jeff" started trending. Being famous in Kenya comes with its blessings, but also with a heavy price. When you are consistently in the public eye, every move, every expression, every absence becomes a story. And Jeff Koinange knows this better than anyone. From CNN International to KTN and to Citizen TV, his career has always been larger than life, but with fame comes scrutiny. Fanyamambo reminded Kenyans that sometimes journalists take breaks to rest, recharge, or work on other projects. It doesn't always mean scandal. Yet, in today's social media culture, the truth often moves slower than lies. Born in Nairobi in 1966, Jeff built his career from the ground up. He worked his way through top international networks covering stories in Sierra Leone, Liberia, Darfur, and Iraq, places most journalists would never dare to go. He brought the world's biggest conflicts into Kenyan living rooms with passion, style, and courage. When he returned home, Jeff Koinange Live became more than just a TV show. It became a national stage, a place where presidents, rebels, activists, and musicians shared one thing: the hot seat. And through it all, Jeff's voice became symbolic, a mix of authority and charisma, power and playfulness. So when such a figure disappears, even briefly, it feels like the country is missing something. Sources close to the station quietly confirmed what Fanya had said. Jeff's absence had nothing to do with misconduct. It was a scheduled break, part of a reshuffle and filming plan that allowed him to focus on other media commitments, including Hot 96 FM and special projects. Behind the scenes, Jeff was also reportedly preparing a new segment, a fresh direction for his TV career. And as we now know, sometimes taking a step back is necessary to move forward stronger. Meanwhile, the network stood by him, no suspensions, no investigations, just time. The Jeff Koinange rumor story becomes a national lesson in the power and danger of social media. How easily can a career be shaken by unverified tweets? How quickly can lies outspace the truth? Journalists and digital creators alike began discussing the ethics of online news. Fanya's bold statement reminded everyone of the responsibility we share when we post, share, or comment. Even a simple post can destroy decades of work. As the dust settled, Jeff's reputation emerged intact, maybe even stronger, because Kenyans realized just how fast we believe what we read online. As Kenyans, we love our stories, especially those filled with misery, power, and passion. But Jeff Koinange's story reminds us of something deeper. Behind every headline is a human being. Behind every rumor, there's a truth waiting to be told. So next time a rumor spreads, take a break, ask questions, seek the truth, because just like Jeff, anyone's reputation can be one post away from chaos.
Mwekula matumbo. Matumbo.
What is that? Is it intestines?
Yes. Have you ever had it?
Why?
I hear it has no nutritional value, but if I buy you some, will you have it?
Start tweeting at Koinange Jeff. At Citizens beginning of the hashtag JK Live. JK Live begins